Good morning, Jai Swaminarayan students. Today we are continuing with our session 5, in which till date we are studying various symmetric cipher model, the part of introduction, cryptography, crypto analysis and attacks, and various substitution and transposition techniques. Then we are start with stream ciphers and block ciphers. In Unit 3, we are learn various encryption and triple DES, in which electronic code book, cipher book, chaining mode, cipher feedback mode, output feedback mode, and counter mode. Then we are continue with INS in unit number 4, public key crypto system, in which we are learn various application of crypto systems, requirements and crypto analysis, RSS algorithm, its computational aspect and security, DHK exchange algorithm, and man in middle attack. Then we are start a cryptographic hash function, in which we are seeing the basics fundamentals of hash function, their application, simple hash function, its requirement and security. But now we are learn a hash function and digital signature. Hash function is only the hash code is encrypted using public key encryption and using the sender's private key as it be. You are seen here in figure. This provide authentication. It also provide a digital signature. A digital signature, you already aware with digital signature. In last session we have learned a digital signature is a mathematical scheme for verifying the authenticity of digital message or documents. Once again, I repeat, a digital signature is a mathematical scheme for verifying the authenticity of digital message or documents. A valid digital signature where the prerequisites are satisfied, then it gives a recipient very strong reason to believe that the message was created by a known sender. Known sender means authentication. Authentication is act of providing an assertion such as the identity of a computer system user. It's one kind of identification. Yani you need to identify the device, system and various users. The act of indicating a person or thing's identity, authentication, is a process of verifying that identity. It might involve validating personal identity document and that the message not altered in transit. Clear? The digital signature is a mathematical scheme used to verify the authenticity of digital message. Valid digital signature, where the prerequisites are satisfied, gives a recipient very strong reason to believe that the message was created by known sender and the message was not altered. That means it's provide integrity during transmission of message. Few more things about digital signatures. Is a standard element of most cryptographic protocol suites and are commonly used for software distribution, financial transactions like banking, contract management softwares like ERP. In other cases where it is important to detect forgery or tampering, digital signature are often used to implement electronic signatures, which includes an electronic data that carries the intent of a signature. But not all electronic signatures are digital signature. Remember, In some countries like Canada, United States, Indonesia, Switzerland, and European Union, the electronic signature have legal significance. In our country, we have just started in financial sectors and corporates. Digital signatures employ asymmetric cryptography. Now we are learn symmetric cryptography in unit number 1. I repeat, it is a public key cryptography, is a cryptographic system that uses a pair of keys like public key, which may be disseminated widely, and private key, which are known only to the owner. The generation of such key depends on cryptographic algorithm, which is based on mathematical functions. Its digital signature can also provide non-repudiation. You are already aware with non-repudiation is referred to situation where a statement's author cannot successfully dispute its authorship or validity of an associated contract, meaning that the singer cannot successfully claim they did not sign a message while also claiming their private key remains secret. Further, some non-repudiation schemes offer a timestamp for the digital signature so that even if the private key is exposed and the signature is valid. Digitally signed message may be anything representable as bit string. Bit string is a bit array, an array data structure that compactly stores bits. It can be used to implement a simple set data structure. For example, include electronic mail, contracts, or message sent via some other cryptographic protocol. Here we are seeing some details in digital signature. Now hash function. You are already aware the hash function is any function that can be used to map data of arbitrary size to fixed size value. The value returned by a hash function are called hash value, hash codes, digest, or simply hashes. The values are used to index a fixed size table called a hash table. Hash table is a data structure that implement an associative array abstract data type, a structure that can map key to value. A hash table uses a hash function to compute an index and also called a hash code into an array of buckets or slots. The use of hash function to index a hash table is called a hashing. The entire process is entitled with hashing or a scatter storage addressing. A hash function that map a names to integer from 0 to 15. There is a collision between key John Smith and Sandra Street. The keys, hash function and hashes, the two main important technical parameters we are just learned. Hash function and their associated hash table are used in data storage and retrieval of application. To access a data in a small and nearly constant time for retrieval and storage space only. The fractionally greater than a total space required for a data or record themselves. Hashing, this is revision. Hashing is a computationally and storage space efficient form of data access which avoid the non-linear access time of ordered an unordered list and structured trees is often exponential storage requirement of direct access of state spaces of large or variable length keys. Use of hash function relies on statistical property of key and functional interaction. In worst case, behavior is intolerably bad with a vanishingly small probability, and average case behavior can be nearly optimal. That means minimal collision. Hash functions are related to checksum, check digit, fingerprints, logic compressions, randomization functions, error correcting codes, and ciphers. Although the concepts overlap to some extent, each one has its own user and requirements and is designed and optimized differently. I repeat, hash functions are related to checksum. Checksum is a small size datum derived from block of digital data for the purpose of detecting errors. Check digits is a form of redundancy check used for error detection on identification numbers. Fingerprints is a computer science fingerprints algorithm is procedure that map an arbitrary large data item to much shorter bit string. Its fingerprint that uniquely identify the original data for all practical purpose, just as human fingerprint uniquely identify people for practical purpose. The logic compression is inversible compression is a class of data encoding method that uses inexact approximation and partial data discarding to represent the content. These techniques are used to reduce data size for storing, handling, and transmitting. Then, randomization function is an algorithm or procedure that implement a randomly chosen function between two specific sets suitable for use in randomized algorithm. Then, error correcting code is sometimes referred as a ECC is used for controlling error in data over unreliable or noisy communication channel. Then you are already aware with cipher is a cryptography algorithm for performing encryption or decryption. The series of well-defined steps that can be followed as a procedure. An alternative less common term is encipherment. Its process to encode is to convert information into cipher or code in common methods. Now we are learn more basics of hash function. It's considered to take in input as a key, which is associated with datum or record. Record means a value in form of information and used to identify it to the data storage and retrieval application. Key may be fixed length like an integer or variable length like a name. In some case, the key is datum itself. The output is a hash code used to index a hash table holding the data or records or pointers to them. Hash function may be considered to perform three functions. First one, it is used to convert a variable length key into fixed length by folding them by words or other unit using a parity preserving operator like add or XOR. Scramble the bits of key so that the resulting value are uniformly distributed over the key space. Is map the key value into one less than or equal to size of table. A good hash function satisfies the two basic properties. First one, it should be very fast to compute. Second, it should minimize duplication of output value. Duplication of output value, that means in language of security, that's called as a collision. Hash function rely on generating favorable probability distribution for their effectiveness, reducing access time to nearby constant. High table loading factors, the pathological key sets, and poorly designed hash function can result in access time approaching linear in the number of items in the table. Hash function can be designed to give best road case performance, good performance under high table loaded factors, and a special case, perfect mapping of key into hash code. Implementation is based on parity preserving bit operation, the two operations XOR and additions, add, multiply or divide. A necessary adjunct to hash function is collision resolution method that employs an auxiliary data structure like linked list or systematic probing of the table to find an empty slots. Here in figure you see the using conventional encryption in which we are seeing the source A and destination B. Here we use a hash tables, specialize use a few properties, the probability of transmission of message by using keys. Before that, I repeat the hash table. The hash function are used in conjunction with hash table to store and retrieve data or record. It translates the key associated with each record into hash code, which is used to index the hash table. Specially is used to build a cache for a large data sets stored in slow media. Cache is generally simpler than a hashed search table, since any collision can be resolved by discarding or writing back the order of two coding items. Hash functions are essential integrant of Bloom filter, probabilistic data structure that is used to test whether an element is a member of set. Here you see we have used a key encryption and decryption method. This is a sample figure in which you convert a record into hash code and hash function and hash table used to store and retrieve or alter a data. Here you see using public key encryption, in which we are use a hash code to convert a message and a key. For one is public and another one is private. One is used for encryption and another one is used for decryption. Now digital signature. In this figure you see the public key directory, yellow and white, plain text, network, signature, secret key. But we need to identify how it's work. Before that, I repeat, digital signature is a part of public key cryptography. It typically consists of three algorithms. First, a key generation algorithm that select a private key uniformly at random from a set of possible private keys. The algorithm output the private key and corresponding public key. Next, the signing algorithm that given a message and private key produce a signature. Then a signature verifying algorithm that given the message, public key and signature either accept or reject the message claim to authenticity. Two main properties are required. First, the authenticity of signature generation from a fixed message and fixed private key used to verify the corresponding public key. Second, it should be computationally infeasible to generate a valid signature for a party without knowing that party's private key. Digital signature is an authentication mechanism that enables the creator of a message to attach a code that acts as a signature. The digital signature algorithm DSA is developed by National Institute of Standards and Technology. Here we see the many examples of signing algorithm formally is a part of digital signature schemes. A method is based on RSA to create a signature key, generate a RSA key pair is containing a modules N, that is conduct of two random secret distinct large primes along with integers e and d, such as use a mode equation. We have learned a mode equation in unit number 4, where the signal's public key consists of N and E. To sign a message, a signal compute a signature such that at that time we use the mode operation mode N to verify receiver checks. In several early signature schemes were of similar type, they involved the use of trapdoor permutations such as RSA function. In case of Robin signature scheme, computing square modulo composition. It's used directly. The type of signature scheme is vulnerable to key only existential forgery attack. To create a forgery, the attack picks a random signature and uses the verification procedure to determine a message. There are several reasons to sign, such as a hash or message digest instead of the whole document. It's used for efficiency, compatibility, and for integrity. Here we focus on few security issues also. Is a foundational method to protect the hierarchy of attack against a digital signature, in which sometimes we use key only attack, a non-message attack, and adaptive chosen message attack. We also describe a hierarchy of attack results as a part of universal forgery, selective forgery, and existential forgery. Few applications we are mostly use digital signatures in electronic documents or media content that use in either electronic form or as printed output, as well as acknowledging informed consent and approval by signatory. The United States government printing office GPO published an electronic version of budget, public and private laws. This is example and congestional bits with digital signatures. We are use same digital signatures in university also. For example, University of Chicago and Stanford. Mainly, they provide authentication, integrity, and non-repudiation. Additionally, this is also used for smart card readers with separate keyboard. In other smart card designs, we also use digital signature only with trusted applications. It uses a network attached hardware security modules, digital signature versus ink on paper signature. This is all about part of the various cryptographic algorithm like RSA, DSA, SHA, Robin signature algorithm, anti-RU sign, and undeniable signature, aggregate signature, and signature with efficient protocol. They all are quality algorithm is used for quality implementations, and user must be carry out the signature protocol properly. A private key must remain private in digital signatures, and the public key owner must be variable. There are few industry standards also which use the signing and encryption with separate keys. Now, to date, we are seeing a basic of hash function, hash table, hash value, and the basic of digital signature, how we use, how they work, how they implement on what kind of documents. This is till date we are completed the hash function and digital signatures. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.